Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be a very colorful look and I'm very excited, so let's hop right into it. So I'm going to start by priming my face with the Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer in Nude Glow. And then we're going to get started on the eyes after I get this rubbed in. To get started, I want to make sure that I prime my eyelids, and I'm using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm using this e.l.f. brush to blend it in. And then I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photofocused Pressed powder in Warm Light. To start the look, I'm going to use the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in Bright. And I'm going to start by using this light orangey yellow shade on this Wet n Wild fluffy brush. And then moving on from there, I'm going to use this orangey pink shade right there. And I'm going to start on the inner corner of my crease. And then I'm going to move it outwards. And then from there, we're going to take the shade underneath that, this one right there. So focus it on the center of the crease and moving it outward. And next up, we're going to take the brightest pink shade, this one right there. And I'm going to start it on the outer corner actually and move it into the crease from there. And then I'm going to switch brushes and I'm going to use this Luxie tapered blending brush, and I'm going to use this second orange shade that I used again and really focus it on the inner corner and to blend the two shades together. Okay, from there I'm going to take the Colourpop Ooh La La palette and I'm going to use the shade Sandbar, which is the brightest hot pink that I can find in the palette. And we're going to put it where I put the other pinks. And then from there I'm going to take Opulent, which is the middle shade. It's a little bit of a shimmery pink. It's a little darker than Sandbar. And we're really going to focus that in the outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the NYX palette that we were using, and I'm going to use this orange shade again. And I really want to build up these bright colors, so that is why I'm using two palettes instead of just the NYX one. And I'm using an e.l.f. tapered brush now. Now I'm going to take the Colourpop No Filter Concealer again in the shade Fair 06, and I'm actually just going to dot it onto my finger like that. And then I'm going to center this on the very inner corner of my lid. And just work on blending it with my fingers. From there, just take your pressed powder again. And I'm taking a flat brush, such as this Sonia Kashuk one, to just set that concealer. And then we are going to go back one more time and just intensify those shadows once more. And I'm going to go pick up with this brush and this orange. And then we're going to go into the Ooh La La palette one more time. And we're going to start with Sandbar. And bring that all through the outer half of the crease. And then we're going to take Opulent, which is the middle shade again, and focus it on the outer corner once more. From there, I want to line my eyelashes. And we're going to take the NYX Epic Ink liner and do a fun wing. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and I'm going to wipe my under eyes and clean that edge up. So there you have that. And I'll be right back. I'm going to do the other on my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone real quick before we move on to the face makeup. So I'm going to use this very light color. And I'm just using any palette. So it doesn't really matter what you use. But I'm using the matte, e.l.f. Matte for Matte Jewel Pop palette. But any color that works for you is good. And I just wanted a very creamy light. So now we're going to move on to foundation. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Dreamy Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I love this foundation because of how it makes my skin look. Oh, I'm using it in the shade 5 Warm Porcelain. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm just dotting it over. And then I'm going to go ahead and start blending. Okay, now that that is all blended, I'm going to go back and use the same concealer I was using earlier. The Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Fair 06. And then we'll blend it in. I'm going to keep using the Wet n Wild Pressed Photofocused Powder. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. Tapered Brush. Now I'm going to use the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep. Using the same brush, I'm going to pop on some blush, and I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. Okay, now to highlight the face, I'm going to use the Balm Mary Luminizer highlight, and I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk fan brush. Now we're going to go back to the eyes and we're going to finish the lower lash line. I'm going to use this e.l.f. flat shader brush, and I'm going to start by taking the yellow shade in the bottom corner and running it along my lower lash line. Yellow eyeshadow is very scary to use because if you're not careful, it will look like you're sick. And I'm sure that I'm gonna look sick. I think it's so pretty too, and I want to use it more. Okay, and now I'm just gonna use this orange shade right there. And we're gonna take that very close. And then last, I'm just gonna take this one right there. The last orange shade that we used. And we're gonna keep it on the outer half, right along the lash line. For mascara, I'm going to take the Maybelline Great Lash, and I'm just going to do a quick coat. Now I'm going to go back into the Ooh La La palette, and I'm going to use the shade Tickled, which is the shimmery pink highlight shade, and we're going to use that to highlight my inner corners. So I went ahead and I applied my false lashes. I used the Ardell Demi Wispy Lashes, and now I'm going to apply a lipstick. I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Tea and Cookies. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is our final look. If you did, make sure you subscribe and like and comment. Have a great day. Bye.